University Challenge. Asking the questions, Amol Rajan.
Hello and welcome to the penultimate first round heat of this year's University Challenge. The winners of tonight's match will be rewarded with a guaranteed place in round two, but the fate of the losing team will depend on their score. 125 points or more, and they could live to fight another day, but any fewer and they'll leave the competition for good. The London School of Economics and Political Science, or LSE for short, was founded in 1894 by four leading members of the Fabian Society, including the social reformers Sidney and Beatrice Webb and the writer George Bernard Shaw. 6 years later, it joined the University of London and began offering the UK's first degrees in social science. Eugenia Charles, Bronisław Malinowski and Ursula von der Leyen are among its notable former students, and in this competition, its best result to date has been a second-place finish in 1996. Let's meet the team representing LSE tonight.
Hello, I'm Albert Nyang Chi. I'm from Singapore, and I'm studying mathematics and economics.
Hi, my name is Grant Dalton. I'm from Richmond in North Yorkshire, and I'm doing an MSc in Economic Policy for International Development.
And their captain?
Hello, I'm Sebastian Bramley. I'm from Esher in Surrey, and I'm reading history.
Hi, I'm Christina Jiang. I'm from Liverpool, and I'm studying philosophy and economics.
Efforts to establish a university in Leicester began in the 19th century, but didn't get off the ground until 1919, when local worsted magnate Thomas Johnson donated land and buildings for a university college envisaged as a living war memorial. These origins are reflected today in the university's motto, Ut vitam habeant, or so they may have life. Its alumni include the cricketer Ian Bishop, the comedian Bob Mortimer and the Paralympian Danielle Brown. And in 1963, it won the first ever series of University Challenge. Let's meet this year's team from the University of Leicester.
Hi, I'm Noah Lister. I'm from Southend-on-Sea in Essex, and I'm studying economics.
Hi, I'm Greg Beeden. I'm from Bedford, and I'm studying physics.
And their captain?
Hello, I'm George Goland. I'm from Derby and I'm studying for a PGCE.
Hi, I'm Edward Owenshaw. I'm from Leicester and I'm studying history.
OK, guys, you know how this works, don't you? So should we just get straight into it? Rings on buzzers. Here's your first starter for 10. What short surname is shared by all of these? The Canadian Prime Minister during World War II, the original singer and co-songwriter of the 1961 single Stand By Me, the first president of the Women's Tennis Association.
LSE Dalton.
King.
King is correct. Well done. Your bonus is LSE are 3 questions on batteries. Which American scientist and inventor first used the term battery in 1749 during experiments with electricity using a set of linked capacitors?
Could be Volta. It could be Franklin. Oh, yeah. Tesla? Was he American?
No, that's later. Benjamin Franklin.
Yes. Which physicist built the first electrochemical battery in 1800 using a pile of alternating discs of two metals such as copper and zinc separated by cardboard soaked in salt water?
I think that's Volta.
Yeah.
Volta.
Correct. Invented in 1859, the rechargeable lead-acid battery is still used to start most internal combustion engine cars. What acid does it use as an electrolyte?
Sulfur.
Sulfuric acid.
That's correct, yes. Now start the question. Writing of the period after the Suez Crisis, to what was the historian Dominic Sandbrook referring when he wrote, "On both sides of the political divide, it was seen as a vital psychological shock absorber, preserving the illusion of Britain's international importance and reassuring the public. The organisation in question was formed in 1931 and currently has more than 50 member states."
LSE Dalton.
The Commonwealth.
It is the Commonwealth, yes. 3 questions for you, LSE, on economics. The graphical representation of the distribution of income or wealth is known by what 2-word term after the US economist who first described it in 1905?
Lorentz curve.
Lawrence?
curve.
Correct. The statistical measure of inequality described by the relationship A over A plus B is known by what 2-word term, where A is the area between perfect equality and the Lorentz curve, and B is the total area under the perfect equality line?
Gini coefficient.
Gini coefficient.
Correct. Using the Gini coefficient, what number would represent absolute perfect equality?
0 or 1?
I think it's
If it's a
zero.
fraction. If it's a fraction, it should be 1, surely. What do you think?
0.
I think
Zero.
I think it's zero.
0.
Well done, it is 0, yes. Let's start the question now. Which moon of Uranus is the only one named after a character that appears in the work of both Alexander Pope and William Shakespeare?
LSE Nyang.
Uriel?
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. In The Rape of the Lock, this figure is the guardian of Belinda, while in The Tempest, they are the servant of Prospero, who causes the titular storm.
Leicester Goland.
Ariel?
Correct. I'm going to take Mr. Goland's answer, George's, because he was first, but please, if you can, try to wait for Roger to say your name before barking your answer. Your bonuses are on works by the Polish sculptor Magdalena Abakanowicz. In each case, give the title of the work from the description. First, a series of rough-hewn works conceived in the 1960s. Its name is a biological term meaning study of the development of animals from the fertilised egg to the new adult organism.
Oh, so study of like growing up.
Yeah, pre-birth kind of development of that.
What's it like?
I have no idea.
Like pediology, maybe? Like that's children, I suppose.
Yeah,
Like I don't know. I'm just making up a word here.
yeah, conception.
No, it's embryology. Secondly, a group of large headless figures resembling tree trunks. Its title is a literary term that originates in Aristotle's Poetics and means the purification of the emotions, especially through certain kinds of art.
You got a guess? I don't really know.
No, I'm not sure at all, to be honest. Pass.
Catharsis. Finally, on display in a park in Chicago, an installation comprising 106 headless and armless cast iron figures. Its short single-word name denotes the marketplace or centre of a Greek town.
Agora.
Agora.
Agora is correct, yes. Right, fingers and buzzers, here's another starter question, and it's a picture round. For your picture starter, you will see a detail from a national flag. For 10 points, identify the country on whose flag it appears.
Leicester Lister.
Malta.
Correct. Your bonuses then at Leicester. You saw for your picture starter the variation of the George Cross on the national flag of Malta, which features an image of St George and the dragon. Your picture bonuses will now be 3 more flags that feature dragons. First, identify the dynasty or empire to which this flag belongs.
Qing.
Oh, Bhutan.
Qing.
Oh, no, go on.
You sure that?
Yeah, Qing.
Qing?
Yes. Secondly, this is the flag of what capital city?
Capital city.
Capital city.
Looks Eastern Europe, like maybe
Yeah, that's one.
Vilnius in Lithuania.
Vilnius?
No, it's Moscow. Finally, this is the flag of which English county?
Wonderful. Somerset.
Somerset.
Correct. Let's start the question. A 2010 episode of which US television series includes a proof of a mathematical theorem about the symmetric group, which begins from the premise of a mind swap machine that cannot be used on the same pair of people more than once, and demonstrates that in this scenario, it is always possible to restore each person's mind back to its original body using at most 2 extra people. The theorem was developed by the mathematician Ken Keeler specifically for this episode, which is titled The Prisoner of Bender.
Leicester Goland.
Futurama.
It is Futurama, yes, well done. Your bonuses then, Leicester, are 3 questions on fictional artists. First published in 1988, which novel by Margaret Atwood is narrated by painter Elaine Risley and centres on her memories of being bullied as a teenager?
Could be like maybe Cat's Eye, I'm not sure. Cat's Eye?
Correct. The Unknown Masterpiece is an 1831 story by which French writer? It concerns fictional old master Fraunhofer's obsessive struggles to create the ideal portrait. Paul Cézanne reportedly kept a copy by his bedside and said all painters should reread it at least once a year.
It's an 1831 French writer. Yeah. Have you got a name? Have you just got a name for the period?
Yeah, I'm really not. No. Pass.
It's Balzac. The painter Lily Briscoe, a guest of the Ramsay family, is one of the central characters in which novel by Virginia Woolf?
You've probably got the best call on this.
Yeah. It's not that away. To the Lighthouse?
Yes, it is To the Lighthouse. Well done. Let's start the question. Which Middle Eastern country has 2 notable exclaves? The territory of Mada, surrounded entirely by the United Arab Emirates, and the Musandam Governorate, located just across the Strait of Hormuz from Iran.
LSE Dalton.
Oman.
It is Oman, yes, well done. Your bonus is LSE with the scores level. 3 questions on the Second War of Scottish Independence. With the backing of the English king, which son of a former king of Scotland invaded that country in 1332 and was crowned at Perth, usurping a throne occupied by a minor?
John de Balliol.
No, it's not, I'm afraid. It was Edward Balliol. John was his dad. Which son of Robert the Bruce did Edward Balliol drive from the throne? His supporters re-established his royal authority, but in 3046 he was captured at Neville's Cross in County Durham during a raid into England.
No.
It's David II. Which town gives its name to the treaty that saw David's release and his return to Scotland? It changed hands repeatedly in the late Middle Ages and was finally ceded to England permanently in 1482.
Berwick.
Is that Berwick? Yeah.
Berwick upon Tweed.
Correct, well done. Let's start with question 9. Awarded the 2021 Glamour magazine Environmental Game Changer Award, which fashion designer and Greenpeace ambassador launched a global campaign to stop drilling and industrial fishing in the Arctic and coined the sustainable fashion mantra, buy less, choose well, make it last? She died in 2022.
LSE Bramley.
Vivienne Westwood.
Correct, well done. 3 questions for you, LSE, on insects. Derived from words meaning membrane and wing, what name is given to the large order of insects that includes ants and wasps?
Ants are Formidae, but
Nominate Young.
Formidae?
No, it's the Hymenoptera. Members of families such as Argidae in the order Hymenoptera are known by what common name after the large ovipositor used for cutting through plant tissues?
Leafcutter ants.
Okay. Leafcutter ants.
No, it's sawflies. The robin's pincushion and oak apple are examples of protuberances induced in plants by the larvae of parasitic wasps of the family Cynipidae, known by what common name?
We don't...
Killer wasps?
Killer wasps.
No, it's gall wasps. Let's start the question now. Notably applied to economics by Alfred Marshall, what kind of assumption holds that all factors beyond those...
LSE Young.
Ceteris paribus?
Well done, absolutely right. Your bonuses then, LSE, are 3 questions on the film and television work of the playwright Alice Birch. Which 1988 film by David Cronenberg did Birch develop into a television miniseries that premiered in April 2023? Rachel Weisz plays the identical twin gynecologists, played in Cronenberg's film by Jeremy Irons.
Dead Ringers.
Dead Ringers.
Yes. Birch co-wrote the screenplay for which 2022 film by Sebastian Lelio, based on a novel by Emma Donoghue? It stars Florence Pugh as an English nurse sent to a rural Irish village to observe a child who appears to be miraculously surviving without food.
Might be, what's it called? The Wonder?
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
The Wonder.
Correct. Birch has collaborated with which Irish author co-writing television adaptations of her novels, Conversations with Friends and Normal People?
Sally Rooney.
Sally Rooney.
It is Sally Rooney, yes. Now start the question. An early part of what geological period saw a coal gap or absence of coal formation thought to be connected with the mass extinction that marked this period from the previous one? The period in question saw the decline of synapsids, or mammal-like reptiles, and the rise of archosaurian reptiles, which include the dinosaurs.
LSE Young.
Triassic?
It is a Triassic, yes. Your bonus questions then, LSE, are on a sporting World Cup. In 2023, England lost 61-45 to Australia in the finals of the World Cup, in which 7-a-side sport?
It'll be sevens, I'm guessing.
You think? Anything else?
Oh, it could be netball. Oh, it could be netball.
Oh,
is,
yeah.
is netball
Netball
seven?
sounds good.
Is netball 7-a-side?
I think so.
I think okay. I think netball.
Netball.
Netball is 7-a-side, yes. Since its inception in 1963, only 3 teams have won the Netball World Cup: Australia, New Zealand, and which Caribbean island nation? They shared the title on home soil in 1979 when there was a 3-way tie in the round-robin tournament.
Any ideas?
Jamaica is quite good.
Jamaica.
No, Trinidad and Tobago. Only 3 countries other than Australia and New Zealand have been runners-up. England twice, Trinidad and Tobago once, and which country in 1995? They hosted the 2023 tournament.
USA? That would be a safe guess.
USA.
No, South Africa. Music round now. For your music starter, you're going to hear a piece of rock music. For 10 points, name the lead guitarist of the band playing.
Leicester.
Eric Clapton.
It is Eric Clapton, yes, well done. For your music stud, you heard Sunshine of Your Love by Cream with Eric Clapton on lead guitar. Like many other notable guitarists of the 1960s, Clapton's style was heavily influenced by Chicago and Delta blues music. And for your music bonuses, you need to identify 3 such blues men. 5 points for each you can name. First...
Oh, child.
What's this? I can't remember. Is anyone, have you got a good guess? This is...
I don't know blues.
Oh, we all know it though, that's the problem, isn't it?
What is it? Is it just the artist?
Yeah, it's just the artist. Yeah, so I found it.
Steppenwolf?
No, it's Muddy Waters. Secondly...
Oh, this seems horrible, isn't it? Horrible quality.
Just pass.
Yeah, just pass.
Pass.
That was Robert Johnson with Crossroad Blues in 1937. And finally...
First name that pops into your head, just say it and let them pass, isn't it?
Come on.
No, pass.
It's Howlin' Wolf, Smokestack Lightning, 1956, I think. Described in Cobbet's complete opera book, along with Verdi's Aida, as one of the 2 perfect popular operas, which 18th century work begins with the maid Susanna looking in a mirror while the title character, her husband-to-be, measures out as...
Leicester Goland.
Marriage of Figaro?
It is The Marriage of Figaro, yes, of course. Your bonuses then, Leicester, are on shorter words that can be made using any of the 10 letters of the name Love Island. For example, Dallies and Evasion. In each case, give the word or name from the description. First, an early work by Shakespeare that concerns a goddess and the object of her love. Venus and who?
Is it Milo?
No, that's... No.
Oh, sorry, I don't think so. But that's got the...
Does that work?
It's got the letters, yeah, go for it.
DeMilo.
No, Adonis.
Adonis.
Secondly, in computing, the second word represented in the acronym DDoS. This is a hostile action that attempts to flood a network connection or other service.
What's DDoSing? What does the D? What's the second D stand for?
So is it like direct
sort of-
or domain or something like that? No.
I think those letters. Think of a word. Like, I love island. Yeah, I don't know.
Come on, give yourselves a chance for a high score.
Right, pass.
It's denial, as in distributed denial of service. Finally, the collective single-word name of the filmmaking duo who made the award-winning 2022 film Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Who made that?
I watched it, but...
Yeah, I don't know who made
I
it.
actually went to see it.
Duo.
If we don't know, just pass because we need time.
Yeah.
So.
No, pass.
I'll tell you, they're collectively known as Daniels, as in Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert. Another starter question. What animal is common to the titles of the following? The only directorial feature of the Chinese filmmaker Hu Bo, a collection of short stories by Haruki Murakami, the 5th section of...
Leicester Goland.
Wolf?
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. The 5th section of Carnival of the Animals for piano and double bass, and the Gus Van Sant film based on the Columbine Massacre.
LSE Young.
Tiger.
No, it's elephant. Let's start the question. Works by which writer of speculative fiction include a group of novels and short stories widely referred to as the Hainish cycle, though the author has said they do not...
LSE Jang.
Ursula K. Le Guin.
It is Ursula K. Le Guin. But your bonuses, LSE, are on South America. In each case, identify the country from the list of its geographical features. First, Ojos del Salado, the highest terrestrial volcano in the world and the steep, rocky headland known as Cape Horn.
Is that in Argentina or Chile? I think Chile.
Chile.
Yes. Secondly, the Salar de Uyuni, or Uyuni Salt Flat, and the southeastern part of Lake Titicaca.
Bolivia.
Yes. Finally, the larger part of the Orinoco Basin and the petroleum-rich area around Lake Maracaibo.
Venezuela.
Yes, another starter question. In biochemistry, what adjective is used to denote fatty acids in which the hydrocarbon chains are fully hydrogenated? For example, lauric acid, the main constituent of coconut oil. Such molecules are highly stable and provide high levels of energy, but are associated with cholesterol buildup.
Lister.
Saturated?
It is saturated. Your bonuses are on flags in Formula One. What colour flag warns cars about to be lapped that the leading cars are approaching?
Is that anyone Formula 1 half?
Is that like a yellow flag?
Well, it's going to be one of the colours, isn't it? So
it's gotta be
so
one of
pick
the
one. Probably not red or green. So yeah.
and it's not going to be black either. So.
Yellow?
It's going to be one of the colours. It's blue. What design is the flag that warns a driver that a car has mechanical problems that could be dangerous to themselves and others?
What design? So is it going to be like checkered, maybe?
No, there's one.
There's only ones that
There's
no
one with
checkered.
like black with like an orange thing on it, I think.
Well, it's going to be a design that you can name in a short
Like
answer for a
diagonal
quiz. So.
stripes, like,
Yeah. Like,
no idea.
So it's a sort of black with an orange square.
Bad luck. That's such bad luck. I can't accept that. The correct answer is black with an orange circle. Bad luck. And finally, what colour is the flag warning that drivers need to reduce their speed, cannot overtake, and must be prepared to change direction due to a hazard beside or partly on the track?
So actually red flag. Yeah. Red flag?
No, that's the yellow. Let's start the question now. Which British city links all the following? The nobleman in Shakespeare's King John who delivers the line, "To gild refined gold, to paint the lily." The convention stating that the House of Lords will not block major government bills based on manifesto pledges. And the former name of Harare, the capital of Zimbabwe.
LSE Bramley.
Salisbury.
It is Salisbury, yes, it's in the Salisbury Doctrine. Your bonuses, LSE, are on Presidents of the Royal Society. In each case, identify the scientist from the description. First, the president from 1890 to 1895. Born in Belfast, this scientist played a major role in developing the second law of thermodynamics, the dynamical theory of heat, and the electromagnetic theory of light.
Lord Kelvin?
Maxwell? Was he British?
Yes. I think it's Kelvin, though.
Calvin worked with light. Maxwell.
Maxwell.
No, it is William Thomson, Baron Kelvin.
Sorry.
Secondly, the president from 1995 to 2000. This Lithuanian-born British chemist won the 1982 Nobel Prize for investigating the three-dimensional structure of viruses and for the development of crystallographic electron microscopy.
Dorothy Hodgkin.
Dorothy Hodgkin.
No, it's Sir Aaron Klug. Finally, the president from 1895 to 1900. This surgeon devised antiseptic medicine and is considered a pioneer in preventive medicine.
Is this Lister?
Yeah, I think so.
Lister.
Correct, it is Joseph Lister. Let's start the question now, and it's a picture round. For your picture starter, you're going to see a painting. For 10 points, simply name the artist.
LSE Nyang.
Van Gogh.
Correct, well done. Following on from that painting by Van Gogh of falling leaves in the Roman necropolis Les Allescamps, your picture bonuses are 3 more paintings of autumn leaves. Again, I just want the name of the artist in each case. First, this American artist.
Georgia O'Keeffe.
Yeah, surely.
Yeah.
George O'Keeffe.
Yeah.
Georgia O'Keeffe.
Yes. Secondly, this English artist.
Oh, I have seen this like very recent.
Do you know what period? Like,
It is pre-Raphaelite.
Yeah,
Holman Hunt or something?
Hunt, yes.
Hunt.
No, it's Millet. And finally,
Monet.
You sure?
I thought it was Klimt.
It looks like Klimt.
I think it's Klimt, yeah.
Oh yeah, Clint.
Klimt.
it does look like Klimt. 4.5 minutes to go. What path or profession is the subject of the 1716 work Hagakure, or Hidden Leaves, by the Japanese clerk Yamamoto Tsunetomo? It was little known before the 20th century when it was reinterpreted and popularised to serve the needs of Japanese militarism.
LSE Nyang.
Samurai.
It is samurai, yes. 3 questions for you, LSE, on mid-Victorian fiction. The 1861 novel East Lynne by Mrs. Henry Wood is an early example of what popular genre, sometimes known as novels with a secret? I need a single word that appears alongside novel or fiction.
Sensation novel was a genre, but that's more on emotion.
Anything else?
No.
Sensation.
Correct. Born in 1835, which author's sensation novels include Aurora Floyd and Lady Audley's Secret?
Wilkie Collins? Try something.
Nominate Young.
Wilkie Collins?
No, it's Mary Elizabeth Braddon. Finally, whose sensation novels include No Name, Armadale and The Woman in White?
Wilkie Collins. Yeah.
Wilkie Collins.
It is Wilkie Collins. Let's start the question. The Central Dombau Verein was a civic organisation founded in 1842 to raise funds for the completion of which building, begun in 1248, whose construction had been abandoned in the 16th...
LSE Dalton.
Cologne Cathedral.
It is Cologne Cathedral, yes. Your bonuses then, LSE, are 3 questions on bird lovers. Which US author wrote the essay Why Birds Matter and Are Worth Protecting? His 2010 novel Freedom tells the story of Walter Berglund, a man obsessed with saving birds from
Jonathan
local cats.
Franzen.
Yes. Acknowledged for his ability to transform birdsong into notated music, which French composer wrote a 1958 work of 13 piano movements, each depicting a different bird?
Messiah, like catalogue d'oiseaux. Is that Messiah? Messiah.
Nominate Nyang.
Messiah.
Correct. Which former Conservative Chancellor of the Exchequer also counts birdwatching as one of his interests? He was Father of the House of Commons from 2017 to 2019.
Ken Clarke.
Ken Clarke.
It is Ken Clarke, yes. Let's start the question. Being a short peptide capable of forming pores in the plasma membrane of cells and activating pain receptors, melittin is the main protein constituent of the venom of which animal?
LSE Nyang.
Jellyfish.
No. You can have a bit more time, you may not confer.
Leicester.
Snakes?
No, it's the honeybee. Let's start the question. Since the Act of Union in 1707, what is the only regnal number to be held by 2 consecutive British monarchs? It was borne by 2...
Leicester beaten.
4.
Yes, George IV, the winning the 4. The bonuses, Leicester, are on German cities. In each case, give the 4-letter name of the city described. First, a major city on the River Rhine in North Rhine-Westphalia. It is home to the Friedrich Wilhelm University and was the birthplace of Beethoven.
It's going to be like Bonn or...
Yeah.
Go for that.
Bonn.
Yes, secondly, a city on the River Saale in Thuringia, home to the Friedrich Schiller University and the 19th century Carl Zeiss glass factory.
German glass.
Just 4 letters German city. Just go for it. Just name something.
Okay, pass.
That's Jena. Finally, a port in Schleswig-Holstein. It is the location of the Christian Albrechts University and a major annual sailing regatta.
Oh, it's going to be in the north, so it's going to be...
Lübeck, but no, I think that's
No, it's not on too many letters.
Oh, of course.
No. Okay, pass.
Heel. Let's start the question. Trained by Aidan O'Brien, the horse that won the Epsom Derby in 2023 has what 2-word...
Leicester Goland.
I'm afraid if you fancy must answer straight away, bad luck. You lose 5 points. You can hear a bit more of the question, but you may not confer. Shared with a French sculptor born in 1840 whose works include the Burghers of Calais.
LSE Nyang.
Auguste Rodin.
It is. Your bonuses, LSE, are on poetic terms. Give each from the definition. All 3 are Greek-derived, and all 3 begin with the same 3 letters. First, the repetition of a word or phrase at the beginning of successive clauses, sentences, or lines.
Anaphora.
Yeah, I think. Anaphora.
Anaphora.
Yes. Secondly, a deliberate reversal of the usual syntactical order of words, such as the inversion of noun and adjective, or the subject and object. This term comes from the Greek for turning back.
No.
We don't know.
Anastrophe. Finally, a metrical foot consisting of 2 unstressed syllables followed by a final stressed syllable. It is used notably in Byron's The Destruction of Sennacherib and many works by Dr. Seuss.
Anapest.
Nominate Nyang.
Anapest.
Yes, another starter question. Please answer as soon as you buzz. Given the known cosmic abundances of the elements, what is the most common valence quark in the universe?
Leicester.
Yes, your bonuses then are 3 questions on religious leaders, often... And at the ground, Leicester University of 100 and LSE of 235. Oh, Leicester, I'm so sorry, but 100 means it's not going to be enough for us to see you again, which is a great shame. Did you vaguely enjoy the experience?
Yeah,
vaguely. Vaguely, yeah. Well, you got on TV, so that's the main thing. LSE, that was a terrific performance, incredibly wide range of knowledge. Anything over 200 is really good, and 235 is superb, so congratulations. We shall see you again, and I hope you can join us next time for another first-round match. But until then, it is goodbye from Leicester.
Bye.
It's goodbye from LSE.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.